a month into Israel's war with Hamas, as Israelis wonder, will it finally be the last? The stakes are higher than ever in the aftermath of Hamas's October 7th invasion and crimes against humanity. And the promise from Israel's leaders is loftier than in previous conflicts.
Yesterday evening, more of our ground forces entered into Gaza, the stronghold of evil. This is the second phase of the war, whose goals are clear. The destruction of the military and governmental capabilities of Hamas, and the return of our hostages home.
But the war in Gaza marks the fourth major military operation that Israel has waged since unilaterally leaving the Strip in 2005. None of the previous ones have broken the Hamas terror organization's stranglehold on Gaza.
Basically, I think, aside from one of the operations, I took part in all the operations that the Israeli army did around Gaza. I think it is the 6th or the 7th time I am deploying my guns here, firing on Gaza, and I hope it will be the last time.
The first big one, December 2008. Operation Cast Lead, a 22-day effort to stop rocket fire aimed at Israel's south and to preemptively prevent Hamas from infiltrating the border and taking hostages. A ceasefire was eventually declared by both sides with little to show. The next big one, July 2014. Operation Protective Edge, a response to Hamas breaching the border to kidnap and kill 3 Israelis. 7 weeks later, an open-ended ceasefire goes into effect, but Hamas and the Islamic Jihad remain. Nearly 70 Israeli soldiers fell in battle, and Israel becomes reluctant to do another ground operation. And again, May 2021, an operation from the air to avoid exposing ground forces to the enemy. Operation Guardian of the Walls is launched after Hamas fires rockets on Jerusalem. 11 days later, a ceasefire, with Israel claiming the terrorists had been deterred. They weren't. October 7th was the deadliest attack in Israel's history, a declaration of war in the most sadistic of terms.
I think this time we are going all the way. I think that the goal that was set for this war, as was published, is to bring down the Hamas. I think it's a good goal. I think it's the moral thing to do.
Israel's public now possesses an unprecedented resolve, but international pressure is mounting on the government to reach a ceasefire. Will all the dying once more be in vain?